What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916. You tuned into another edition of Fresh Out Prison Talk. And support our Patreon, subscribe to our Patreon. We can be uncensored, raw, and uncut over there. We don't have to worry about any of the algorithm stuff. So support our Patreon, subscribe, links in the description. We're still going to provide you guys with the YouTube stuff, but it is what it is. We've been stuck at the same subscribers for 6 months, and we've just accepted it that that's what they're going to do to us. So we're going to keep pushing though. I just want to say, where is the voice of all of our celebrities right now? All the people that spoke up when Kaepernick took a knee, all the people that had something to say about him being so un-American, or him taking a stand and the brutality and all this stuff. Where are all these people, man? All the people that so-called feel that justice is not being served right now. We have across the country riots taking place, which are, mind you, most of the people creating these riots aren't even from the community. They're paid Antifa agents. But nonetheless, they're creating these riots. People are stealing, looting, just acting a fool, and nobody's speaking up. The only person I've seen speak up, shout out to Big Mike in Atlanta, speaking up about just the community and about a wake-up call to the blacks in Atlanta. Shout out to Denzel Washington for diffusing the situation in LA. I believe it was West Hollywood, where police had a confrontation with a black man. I don't know if he had mental issues, but he actually diffused the situation, so it wasn't a violent takedown. But where's all the other celebrities, man? All you popular people with platforms who you guys, feed off of all the stupid stuff. But when it comes time for a serious topic, you have nothing to say. You can dance around, you can twerk, you can show your booty, you can show your breasts, you can do all this stuff, talk about your makeup, your hair, your new Louis bag, or your red bottoms, but you have nothing to say about what happens with the public when there's time where people look up to you. People look up to what you say, and you can influence millions of people, but you remain silent. I don't get it, man. I guess they did a mass email to all you guys and told you to keep your mouth shut. And, it's best that you not speak on something like this because it could affect your career. But I just wonder, because when I see stuff, it moves me with great passion. I wonder why people do some of the things they do. And then when things go unchecked, I think, where's the hope? Where's the change? Everybody talks about change, and they talk about, creating a better world for everybody. But I don't see, like I said, those with voices saying anything. Gangster rappers that, you talk about killing all these other people in the neighborhood, and you're not nobody if you don't have a body. You're quiet as a church mouse. None of you guys, and it's not about, getting out here talking about, more killing. It's talking about unity, communication, awareness, political movement. Where are you guys at? Oh, you got all the big chains and all this stuff, man. Where are you at? Are you gonna, after all this opens up, you're gonna go back to your concert and talk about the same stuff? Or are you gonna change your narrative? Or is your narrative already being controlled by the powers that be? So in order to get your paycheck, you got to talk about what they want you to talk about. That's the real question. Are you compelled to say what they want you to say, or else you can't get a bag? I'm seeing a lot of people, man, and just who they endorse and what they tweet about. It says a lot about their character and really who owns them. It's sad. It's sad, I'm just a small YouTube influencer, somebody who's been in the pen, somebody who's got a felony record, that is not stellar by any means, somebody who's been in, the porn game, somebody who's been on the streets, So drugs, I've done all this stuff, and then was a straight A student at some point in school. But I have a brain, man, and I have a voice, I have a conscience, and I know how to articulate myself. And I can't be somebody that just sits back and that's passive. So, I try to build this bond among ex-felons. Doesn't matter your race, doesn't matter where you're from. I try to unite, all these people who are considered misfits so that we can pool resources and educate each other and help our communities. And I'm just a small little guy in this game. And it's been hard for us to even get one celebrity to take a picture or hang out with us or do an interview because they don't want to, they don't want to be associated with, us over here because we're not pushing their right agenda. So I ask you guys out there, all you celebrities that have voices, all you big time hip hop producers, you talk all this stuff, but at the end of the day, where you at, man? Come holler at us. If you really about that, you really about trying to change the narrative and save lives, because a lot of people are gonna suffer significantly behind the foolishness that's taking place right now. You guys can make a difference, man. Get at us if you're not afraid to be really side by side with somebody who has some real value, somebody who stands for something, who ain't just a mark buster or a rat snitch or a chomo type dude. Come holler at us, man. We would love to sit down and conversate, and I got a lot to say, and so does Big Ant, about what's going on in the communities and how we can basically help this narrative that's going on in our country right now that's really affecting our democracy and our republics. Big Herc 916 getting down with Fresh Out, man.